All right, so the craziest thing just happened today. It's today in Los Angeles. We had an LA car chase. Suspects, they're accused of carjacking 3 vehicles, including a big rig. Yeah, dude, they stole a big rig, like some GTA shit, honestly. All right, so this is basically what happened in Los Angeles, in August 10th, just before midnight. There was an hour-long police chase with multiple turns, with multiple cars, actually, 2 trucks and a big rig on the 5 freeway. The big rig got ditched in downtown, and that's when they had a picture. That's when they picked up a white pickup truck, and they ditched that. Over the course of the chase, the suspect drove through parts of Sylmar, Santa Clarita, North Hollywood, Hollywood Hills, Echo Park, downtown Los Angeles, Westlake, and Boyle Heights. What we know is that as of 11:59 on Sunday, no arrests have been announced in connection to the hour-long police chase. Officials did not say where the official pickup truck may have been stolen from, but it is unknown which company it is affiliated with. The stolen big rig. Okay, but there were no announcements on. Ended up happening on the 3rd carjacking victim. Let's see.
Those drivers, of course, not sure what to do. It's not clear whether we look at he's trying to stop or whether, now passenger doors open. Attempted carjacking. Wow, this is not good. Doors locked. That was smart. Now they're getting back in. Wow, this is so wild. So again, carjacking suspect out of the Lancaster area. At least 2 people in the vehicle.
So he came from
going
Lancaster.
the wrong. Are we going the wrong way on the freeway? So he's going southbound, I believe, on the northbound 405 on the shoulder. Obviously, incredibly dangerous. All right, now they're out of the vehicle again. They're going to try to carjack that truck. Wow. Police are choosing to obviously stay, and back off at this point rather than move in when they're jumping out of the vehicle.
Yeah, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Now they're going off the freeway. It looks like an on-ramp. It's tough to know precisely what exit they're on. It looks like, is it that left front tire that's shredded? Yeah, front left tire is shredded. We don't know whether they hit a spike strip from earlier. Now the
he hopped out. He was
All right, so it looks like the suspects that were being pursued jumped out.
It's not worth your life.
You see the driver of that 18-wheeler jumped out of his truck, and now they're going to back it up.
Like just
some type of
it's crazy.
Tanker truck.
Go, right?
Wow. Where is the CHP? We're not sure where the CHP is in this.
Usual and really a dangerous pursuit here. Now carjacking with this big rig. With that tank, as you were mentioning, it's it's unknown what is in there.
So
you have to go to a point where they come in and get back into pursuit. But now this is really taken a turn. And you see it's got milk. It's more than likely a milk truck we have here because that does look like some type of food vessel there. But anyway.
It didn't appear as though it was going really fast earlier. We saw reports of maybe 25 miles per hour, but it has continued as this truck has really not stopped or really slowed down much at all. I mean, okay, we can see a little bit of slow movement here. Yeah, but running right through a red light, still going back into definitely what's considered a more populated part of downtown.
Well, he's running through intersections, and that's a danger. But one of the things is when you put a patrol car in front, you don't want to do that because now you have a multi-thousand-pound vehicle, which could be used as a weapon against that patrol car. So it's not something that we teach or practice or even think about doing. Yeah. It's a valid question, but it's just not something we do.
We saw somebody running. I wasn't sure whether that was going to be an officer looking to deploy a spike strip or whether it was just someone in downtown. This truck is not going to get away from the ground units, and it's not going to end with anyone successfully eluding and evading police as we see those units. So that truck, we are still looking to locate them. But at this point, it's a matter of looking for the lights of law enforcement pursuing.
Right.
You can see the reflection of those units right now in that building, but we don't see the units themselves. If that is them, they are back on the 110 southbound, and that is the direction they're moving. So let's see if we can pick up. This is Blight. We do not have eyes on that tanker truck or the pursuing officers. I do want to mention we are out on some. So we know the ground units. There we go. Picked it back up. I believe this is Fig once again, going southbound. I think that is Fig, just through the LA Live area. Yep. I think that is Figueroa once again. And so here we go. Yep, back on Fig, and we have re-engaged this pursuit going southbound. There is the tanker truck that was carjacked about 45 minutes ago. Almost, we're coming up on an hour from when this first began. Boy, this is extremely scary here as we see more traffic picking up and traveling at decent speeds.
Wow.
Another car having to pull off to the side, another car, several cars just stopping in the middle of the roadway as this truck continues to drive in the wrong direction. This is now an on-ramp going the wrong direction off the freeway. Back onto Newton Street, onto side streets, thankfully avoiding collisions. That could have been a dangerous calamity. And now we're looking at the portion, I believe, under the 10 freeway. This might be around the portion where the fire broke out. I'm just going to look.
You're exactly right.
Yeah, this Jack in the Box is right across the street from where that devastating fire broke out under the freeway here, trying to make a turn. A vehicle of this size cannot do this easily. Wow. Was there contact made? There could have been contact made. We'll see what this car does if they.
Someone just hopped out of the. They both hopped
drivers
out.
getting out trying to carjack another vehicle and able to do so. It looks like doors are open on a white pickup truck. I did not see anyone emerge from that vehicle and now driving in this car. So a white pickup truck. Again, this happened earlier in an earlier pursuit where it went into an underpass. One car entered, another car emerged. We don't know if these guys just carjacked another vehicle or whether they had one waiting for them. But now traveling in their third vehicle, and there go passing law enforcement vehicles, unaware that they are now pursuing a different vehicle. This is the third vehicle we have seen since picking up this pursuit. Now it looks like getting back onto the freeway, and this should be back on the 10 freeway eastbound in a new vehicle, and we are waiting to see anyone in law enforcement pick this up because as of right now, they have not done so. Oftentimes, I can tell you, they are watching this pursuit. Law enforcement is watching this pursuit at headquarters, and as long as we have it, they will eventually pick this up by watching our broadcast. In a pursuit stop in an underpass, and now we have those pursuing ground units.
There they are, yep.
Finally catching up at what looks like just the right time, and now we don't know what's happening underneath that freeway, but we have seen twice now today vehicles being pursued, stopping in an underpass and changing vehicles. The first two, we were able to pick it up pretty easily. This one, I'm not sure what's happening, but again, those ground units are right there, able to see what was going on. And there is that truck. Is it being driven? Officers approaching on both sides. And you can see, was that a covered bed or can you see right into the bed? Opening the rear door of that, is it a four-door truck or is that the driver's door? No, it's the rear door. So it looks like this vehicle is empty. It appears, we can't see everything, all the officers here, but it looks like these guys may have gotten away. So what started more than an hour ago, several carjackings, carjacking of a big rig truck carrying a milk tanker. This truck right here may have been carjacked, or I mean, it basically was. If we saw the driver get out and run off, they took over. So at least a second vehicle carjacked. On the right side, you're seeing what played out in the Newhall area. That's going the wrong way on an on-ramp to the 5 freeway. They weren't able to carjack that truck that does not have a trailer. They were able to carjack another tanker truck as it made its way down the on-ramp, going on the 5 freeway, through freeways all across our area into downtown Los Angeles, into Boyle Heights, into Lincoln Heights, where this part of the pursuit has now come to an end. It looks like with an empty pickup truck and officers at a loss for where these guys went. It's a disappointing ending for a lot of officers among several jurisdictions, the Sheriff's Department, California Highway Patrol, and other jurisdictions that took part in this pursuit now to come up empty on this pickup truck when...
Imagine they just stole 3 cars of milk. They got milk, you know, they a milk big rig, and then they got away. That's crazy. And this all happened today, right now. It's crazy. If you like the video, like, sub, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.